Yo, Afro Tug Nation, it's your boy. It's time to do what we do. I woke up feeling greatness in my soul. It's a Godzilla kind of a day. Thursday, Monarch, you know what we do. But we ain't here to talk about that today. But you know where I start. I start with me, you, and the crew. Now pull up, Pony.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation, it's your boy T3 Geek Town. Let's get down for the clown. Before we do that, let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. I appreciate everybody that comes through 311 subscribers. Thank you for hanging with your mans, listening to the frames, doing everything that we do. I appreciate y'all out there telling your mama, out there telling your friends. But that's not what brought you up in here today. Yo, just episodes 3 and 4. Maul, Shadow Lord, in full effect, in full grinding. Yo, what did we learn? What did we find out? Where is this going? As you know, as we remember the last episode, Maul has found an apprentice that he has really gotten into, Devin, which means that we're close to and probably getting the Darth talent. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I'm sorry, not talent, excuse me. Terran, who is going to be Maul's apprentice. If you remember back in the Clone Wars, he tried to recruit Ahsoka and failed in that attempt because Ahsoka was like, man, I had the man that was the man who's next to the man who is the man who is Darth Vader. You ain't nothing but a sucker. Damn. You know what I'm saying? And Maul felt the burn from that. And he is yearning to bring his own apprentice after he was abandoned by his master, Palpatine, in the game. He is trying to still get revenge on the syndicate clan that he had put together. When Maul was hurt, when Maul was down, when Maul was out, he had went to the Pikes and asked for help, and they tried to kill him, lift him for dead, try to get rid of him, and now he is only here to take revenge on top of the game. What else did we learn? We know that the cop, who is now a not nobody significant in the Star Wars world, but he is going to play an intricate part in what he do, is the one doing the whole, I guess we're kind of following his story on what happened and what went down and how he connects to everything and bringing the connectability. How does the Empire get involved? Because the cop's robot buddy, Two Boots, how he got that name, I have no idea, ends up calling the Empire by the end of the 4th episode. And that brings in the Emperor, Palpatine, Darth Vader, and his Inquisitors to come in to try to capture Maul, because Palpatine is still trying to kill this sucker. You know what I'm saying? I need to get rid of him. Why? Because Sith runs in the rule of 2, which means that if for you to become the master, you must be killed by your apprentice, meaning that the power is continually moving upward and onward and above, which is kind of stupid. But it is what it is, and that is the law of the land. What else do we know? We know that this is a Padawan and a Jedi who are in the mix of everything. He is in hiding. The master, the Jedi Master, is in hiding because, of course, at this point, Order 66 is in effect. They are now being hunted, so he got to pretend that he's a beggar, but he's trying to find his Padawan, and he's trying to get to Maul and trying to help her out because she is feeling the fact that we need to do more. But Maul is appealing to her mind and how she feels, because Maul knows that it can feel and sense that she wants more. Same way that Anakin was like, I need to control the power of death and not allow Padme to die after watching his mother die at the hands of the Tusken Warriors on his home planet in Tatooine, he had to control the fact that Padme was going to die at childbirth, and he could not allow that to happen. That desire to want more led to him going into the dark side and a whole bunch of other things. And now this is going to happen, same thing with this Padawan, because she is feeling the same way Maul is feeling. I need this, I want this. But Maul ain't lying to her. He's like, yes, I'm trying to bring you in to do something that I can make you greater, but I need your services in return. Like, it's going to be tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? We are going to both gain from this situation. And for Maul to do what he has to do and to gain the upper hand on the underworld, he needs to go hard in the paint and to just really first take out the competition, then take over the syndicate, and then rebuild the empire. Whew. There is so much that's getting ready to go happen. The Inquisitors are coming. If you don't remember the Inquisitors, Ahsoka fought her in her short tales that she had, the Ahsoka tales, and she fought them in her first live action season episode of Ahsoka in the Star Wars universe. So the Inquisitors are out there, and you will see a lot of them, and I believe 2 of them that Ahsoka actually kills later on shows up in this particular Maul episodes. So it means Maul is not going to kill without those 2, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be a handful because he was trained, tortured, created, made to be a killer by Palpatine. One thing I will say about Palpatine, he don't pick no weak suckers. Everybody he brings into his fold is very strong in the Force. Palpatine did not get to be who he was and where he's at by just bringing on anybody. He had Maul, trained him as a child. He brought in Vader because Vader was a more stronger Force user, as well as because of his whole Force abilities. And then he tried to get in Luke because he knew Luke was the evolution of Darth Vader, but he failed in that attempt. But it's not because of a lack of trying. So we have a lot to come across in this Star Wars Galaxy universe. Man, I cannot tell you how excited I am. Maul is by far one of my favorite Darth. Next to Darth Vader drops Maul. It's an unquestionable piece of why this guy is one of my top 10. All right, fam, we're going to try something new. We're going to be bringing you geek news. Yes, welcome to the next new edition of Afro Tech Nation and what is going down. As you can see, I have my Godzilla t-shirt on today because tonight is the season finale of Monarch. So I hope you have been watching on Apple TV. This joint has been absolutely positively exciting. We're going to find out what Titan X was looking for. Why is it in the desert? Why is she lost? And how does this all fit in with the monster universe? We also found out yesterday that somebody dropped the Avatar full movie, animation movie, out into the streaming Twitter universe. Absolutely, for 6 hours, the full movie was out. It was supposed to drop in theaters, and somebody was like, heck no, we need that right now. And dropped that joint, which was mad crazy. Which means if you go to TikTok, if you go to Twitter, if you go to any streaming service, you can catch clips and bits and pieces. So how we're going to actually get this, did I watch the full movie? No. But do I see the clips that out there, and I can't wait for them to actually drop it, because I want to see this joint in theaters. I saved my little eyeballs to watch this joint in theaters, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. We also find out that there is going to be a new trilogy of Lord of the Rings with the title of the first movie is The Hunt for Gollum. When you watch Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, Gandalf is looking for Gollum, looking for the guy that has how Frodo got the ring in the first place, and he needs to find Gollum before Gollum can tell the Dark Lord where to find the little hobbits and everything else. So this whole movie is going to be following Gandalf. It's going to be following the Ranger, the king, the new guy that came into the camp. It's going to be following how Saruman end up becoming the Dark Lord's little puppet. You know what I'm saying? So I am looking forward to this, plus 2 other movies that will follow with this. So it's like a prequel in the middle, kind of a twist going on with this whole futuristic George Jetson. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be kind of a crazy thing. What else did we find out? We found out that not Fellowship of the Ring. Oh my gosh, Rings of Power. Here it is. Has been green lighted for season 3. It only took a half a millennium, but I am finally excited that we're going to continue on how the Dark Lord became the man that he was that day before he lost the ring and before he forged his own ring. That he had forged all these other rings, and how the dwarves got it, how the elves got it, how the rings of men got it, how the ring race came about. Like, that was an awesome and fully great television show, and that was absolutely positively amazing to have. And so this is the small piece that we got. Yes, I got it. I get it. Geek news is out there in the world, and incredible. If you have not incredible, Invincible. I'm sorry, Invincible. The latest season is out, and the fight for mankind is on path. Oh my God! Just when you think things couldn't get worse, you find out. Yep, what did I tell you? It's worse. Alright, folks, it's time to wrap it up, hang it up, and chop it up. Let's do what we do, because I do for me, you, and the group. Oh, here we go. You know, when the song comes on, it's time for your man to get long and get gone. Because if you see your man's in the streets, hit him with the beats. Hit him with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle. Like, subscribe, share. Let's go.
It's caught in the crossfire.